Hey everybody, I've got a response here to a great question. How do you balance parenting and your marriage? This is a great question. I guess for all of my married folks that are also out there, um, the expression goes, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I feel like the marriage absolutely needs to be tended to, and my wife and I do our best to try and schedule time for just us. I mean, even if it's just small things, a quick little staycation with the two of us, and being able to drop the kids off at their grandparents' house, or getting a sitter um, one of these nights, and really scheduling. Like, we haven't been the greatest at this recently. It's been tough with all of the changes in schedule, but scheduling date nights and really focusing on our marriage. And a big part of that also has just been finding commonalities between our lives, and finding things that we can do together and together as a couple. Also things that we can do together as a family, obviously. And it there's no one right answer to finding balance, and balance is tough. And the other part about balance is you're constantly trying to find that balance again, because once you have the balance, then things start to shift, and work maybe picks up, or there's more needed on the kid's side, or something happens like that too. So I think being flexible is also a key, but reevaluating the schedule constantly and figuring out how you can find that balance is important. I do want to share this other point, which is I started doing this thing called value-based scheduling. So thinking about the things that are important to me and setting those first in my schedule, and then scheduling work or some of the lower priority things around that. And that's been very helpful for me. So for me, prayer and meditation is super important for my overall just state of mind and state of being, and that gets locked in my schedule. I'm not taking a meeting during that time. I'm not cooking breakfast during that time. Like, that is time that's dedicated to what it is that I need to do. And the same with parenting, and also with marriage. Like, I've got a Wednesday that I take off, and my team knows that I can be reached on Wednesdays, but Wednesdays are my dad days, so I'm not scheduling meetings. I might be harder to get a hold of on those days, because I don't want to be at the playground or at the park with my kids and be on the phone, or be half paying attention. So I feel like the value-based scheduling went from me essentially being a slave to my schedule, to me dictating what's important to me, and then working everything else into that after the fact. So hopefully that's helpful. Thanks for asking that question.